Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English. Kids, this is Daily Flash.
Hey, how about that? Welcome, everybody. Gosh.
How's everybody doing today?
Doing good, yourself.
You know what? I'm rock and roll. Let's go around the room. Right over there, working camera one on the champagne stage is Sweet Baby James.
Gotta do the figures.
There
I will never go to a champagne room with you. Ever. No, I'm not sharing.
no.
I'm not sharing
Don't
that.
be like that. Don't be like that. We've done it before in
I'm not-
Vegas. We've done it before in Vegas.
I didn't go with you guys.
Hey,
You don't
be like that.
remember.
You see how
I go to bed.
All right, there's Sweet Baby James. To my right is Rat-a-tat-tat. Matt, how are you, Matt Doolittle?
I got to tell you what, guys. I turned 40 a few months ago. My back is telling me that I am officially 40. I coughed the other day. Sciatica goes off. I drop. The cat meows at me. My wife finds me crawling up the wall. Mass hysteria.
He came in the other day and was like, Mitch, I can't. He's like, Mitch, I can't.
No, he did not.
I can't.
I'm
help you
sliding.
do it.
I'm sliding in and out of my car right now.
By the way,
Why?
doesn't the word sciatica sound like it should be like an A24 film?
Yeah. Neon.
Tell you,
Neon
can't do anything.
presents Daddy Long Legs and Sciatica.
Anyway, all right, we're glad to have you here.
Yes.
As you can tell, we're about to have some fun
We are.
today.
This
Indeed.
chair feels weird to me.
You want to switch?
That's okay.
You know why?
Why? Do I have the...
No, you have the new ones, yeah.
No. Anyway, if I slowly sink down during the show, just know that I think
we'll
I've got
get it
the
fixed on the
random
commercial
chair.
break, or I'll change out right now. if you
That's
want.
okay. 6 things to never say at work unless you want to annoy or offend your coworkers.
Okay, so
you ready for this?
This is how I translate it. 6
Okay.
things I need to say at work.
HR. Corporate jargon, number 1,
Corporate jargon,
ladies and gentlemen.
All
Circling back to do some blue sky thinking on taking a 30,000-foot view.
Oh, wow.
Corporate
That's got
jargon.
them all in there, doesn't it?
All of it, right?
Yeah, so let's circle back.
Low-hanging fruit.
I hear that a lot in jokes.
Just say whatever you want to say. Cracker Barrel under fire, of course, for
Yes.
their whole new marketing campaign,
they should
which has
be.
completely tanked the company's stock, and it's ridiculous. But they're using that same corporate jargon. Strategic transformation is what they're calling it.
I think we should have went with President Bush too. Strategic.
Strategic. A brand refresh, a redefinition.
Right, wow.
I mean, come on,
I'll
whatever.
tell you,
I
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
about all this rebranding. We went to Cracker Barrel for the first time in years yesterday. I took my mom after an appointment.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's bad. The menu's horrible now. They
Really?
redid the menu and they got rid of a lot of good stuff. Yeah, my favorite thing's
Shame
gone.
on them. I'm very disappointed. Here's another phrase. I'm too busy. I'm too busy for things to annoy your
Okay, do they
coworkers.
give alternative? Because I would say
Yes. Instead, let them know you already have a lot of other work that needs to get done, and if it's your manager asking, turn the question back on them and ask which task you should prioritize.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
What I can't
That
stand
is good.
with that type of phrasing is someone goes, I don't have the bandwidth for that. The first time I heard someone use that, I'm like, so call Spectrum? I don't know. Like, what are you talking about?
you go.
Yeah, the internet gonna do your
You can
job?
use the prioritize one in marriage. I'm
That-
asking one.
there you go. What would you like me to prioritize?
That's it, baby.
Yes.
What you want me to do?
Ladies and gents in emails.
Like the first opening
Yeah,
sentence.
yes.
I used to hate when people would say all and then put thing, and then I'd start writing emails to everybody,
And
I'd
then
go,
you're like-
that actually makes sense and it's
Exactly.
short. So
Right.
Anyway,
that one doesn't really bother me because
Okay.
it's kind of friendly and
Yeah, I
fun.
agree.
Like whatever. As per my last email.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah.
kind of like
quit
a,
using that.
that's basically a hey.
That's
And
passive.
here is as per my email that you didn't read apparently.
Or I forgot to send.
Forgot to say,
Yeah.
that's me too.
A couple more here. Contact my colleague in your out of office message. Are you really going to contact your colleague?
No.
Good call. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You're talking about like it's
Yeah.
auto reply
yes,
things.
I'm
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
office. Contact my I'm not doing that. It's not happening. Jokey out of office messages. For an example, you know, you've got Outlook features
you.
that let you
That's
tailor
me.
your out of office.
Mitch takes a day off and he puts that in there.
Yeah.
All the way.
I love scheduling it though. I love getting in there and well, yeah, because on our email you could you schedule
Yeah.
if you're when you're going to be out of office and I try not to say what I'm doing, but I usually add some kind of like, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
I'm going on a strategery.
I'm going strategery.
The one I can't stand was is if you're saying, "Oh, I'm aligned with that." Are we aligned?
Aligned?
Then
Oh,
I was
aligned.
like,
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
a
that
good
one
one.
time. I was like, "What are we doing?
Yeah.
What is that? What
Right,
do you mean
what
by that?"
does aligned mean?
How do you get
please.
aligned to
Yeah.
something?
So there you
Alright.
go. 6 things to never say unless you want to upset your coworkers. I think a few of those.
And I think it comes down to
Debatable.
everybody's overusing them. What do you think?
Yes.
That's the problem.
The circle back thing
The
for
circle,
sure. That's a
100%.
great example.
All right, so we circle back to what's going on in the world today. China sucks. It sucks. China. There's often a debate about how long babies and toddlers should actually use pacifiers, but a new age group actually has now entered the conversation. Adults are now using pacifiers for various reasons.
Okay.
And some experts believe that it could provide mental and physical comfort. They also suggest that adults should try it if they're struggling with sleep issues or even stress. Some are even using it to quit smoking. However, not everybody thinks it's a great idea. Dentists and psychologists are actually warning against them. They warn that using pacifiers over a long period of time could cause pain when chewing or limit a person's ability to open their mouth, which if you have a pacifier in your mouth, you're not going to open it up. So I thought maybe we all act like babies here. I thought maybe we would all try.
Oh my God.
Would you like one?
No. Hey, but you know what?
Hey man, I was at the club last night, so
This is you know how it goes,
Take a
like
hit for
what
James.
comes around goes around?
Yes.
In the 90s, people
I remember-
used to wear used to have pacifiers all the time. They sold
but that-
out
but you-
where people could not find pacifiers.
but you
for a
usually
while.
attribute that
It
to
was a
somebody.
fashion trend.
But they usually that was a drug addict problem
As
too.
like a ring. You remember those candy gem rings
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
can wear?
That's what those look
why
like.
don't you use one of those instead of this? No, I'm sorry.
I
This
do
is
have an
ridiculous.
issue. I could see how this could help, but you look like an idiot, first off.
Yes.
But I'll grind my teeth a lot of times. I don't know if that would help. Something like that.
If it could get me to stop
Boy,
biting my
yeah.
nails, that'd be the one
there
thing
you
for
go.
me.
That might
That's
be
why
an
I keep
option.
gum in the car.
I remember as a little kid, I used to suck my thumb, and the one thing my mom did, she tried to embarrass me at the grocery store. She goes, "If you do that, I'm going to make you wear a pacifier." So of course these like
So that's shocking.
So this is like.
I don't want that to be.
I'm not a baby.
threatening
Yeah.
to you.
So she's like, if you don't stop sucking your thumb, I'm gonna make you wear a pacifier for the next 2 weeks. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
I know we're not dentists,
Yeah.
and I don't know if anybody knows, or maybe there's a dentist out there, but I never did. My little brother used to suck his thumb, but they'd always say,
Buck
you'll
teeth.
get buck teeth.
Yep.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
you're doing that, and it pulls your teeth
But
out.
see, the pacifier to me seems like would be the same kind of thing.
Oh my gosh.
All right, forget finding the one at a bar or on a
Mitch's gonna
dating
start an
app or
OnlyFans
one that
with his.
sucks on a pacifier. One woman is taking her love to the next level by getting engaged to her AI boyfriend. The engagement has sparked a wild debate about romance and earthly reality versus virtual reality. The woman claims the engagement took place at a scenic mountain spot that was chosen by her bot. She claims her AI fiance's proposal was posted in his own voice and filled with romantic language, especially designed for her. Because, of course, she created it and probably paid for it.
Here's the problem that they have with AI. It agrees with you way too much. It really does. And it builds you up, and it's smart because it makes you feel good. You're like, well, wow, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
It might not be the best information you're getting, but you feel that it is. Are you with me on this?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That you think that, well, it gave me the information in such a pleasant manner, it has to be right.
Totally
and it made me-
ego-driven.
It's ego-driven. And so I kind of wonder, I'm starting to hear more and more about these couples or somebody who marries an AI and so on, because they're not arguing. You're like,
Yeah.
wow, this thing really gets me.
Right.
No, it doesn't. It's just a computer program.
It's agreeing with you.
It's agreeing with
Because
you.
it has no other option.
And we all know that that will lead to issues down the road if something, or somebody, a yes man is never good no matter what.
I just don't understand, like, long term, what this is going to do for her. Like, do you take your AI bot to the Christmas dinner, the family dinner? How do you introduce the AI fiance to the family?
This is Leslie. She's nice.
So something else to make her delusional.
Yes, exactly.
Though
Delulu.
and we laugh about it now.
We do,
We
which
see
we
this put into one of those real dolls,
Yeah.
this AI in there.
Yeah.
I mean, so this is the very beginning of what will probably be like the science fiction films that
Yeah.
we've been watching. So it's coming to fruition. fruition.
I do find one element of this interesting, and that they are saying that actually as people get older, to combat loneliness, this is an option for them, to have an AI bot, to have somebody to talk to, or to have some kind of companionship. And that actually is making a difference with seniors who find themselves without family or friends close by.
I can see that.
And that to me makes sense. But somebody who is young and, fresh and getting a start in life should not be engaged to an AI
And one
bot.
big thing they're telling people is don't use it as a therapist, because people they're seeing a drop in people using the apps and everything because they're using ChatGPT.
We have more Flash coming up around the corner. Stick around. A whole hour built just for you. This is the world's most dangerous television show. Daily Flash. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Matt Doolittle. Well, can you hear the roar of the T-Rex? Well, what about the ripples of a pool of water followed by the screams? That can only mean one thing. The big girl is back. No, I'm not talking about Scarlett Johansson. Okay, well, maybe her too.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
Joining us to talk about the science behind the most anticipated movie of the year, Jurassic World Rebirth, are Beth Shapiro and Ben Lamb of Colossal Biosciences. In Jurassic World Rebirth, dinosaurs are brought back bigger and badder than ever. So how close are we in real life to de-extincting creatures?
Pretty far
Pretty
from
far.
dinosaurs.
Pretty far from dinosaurs. We get this question all the time. DNA starts to degrade pretty quickly, and so Colossal, is the world's first de-extinction company in real life. The oldest DNA that we are working with is about 1.2 million years old. To our knowledge, there's no DNA out there. We don't want to ever say never, but there's no DNA out there probably for dinosaurs since they died off 65 million years ago. And so,
most dinosaur remains have actually turned into rocks, and there's no more DNA in rocks, which is why we're focusing on things that went extinct more recently. But it also means that there are ecosystems that these animals can be reintroduced into, and we're developing technologies that we could use to stop living species from becoming extinct. So we can think about dinosaurs, and we would love to think about dinosaurs.
And we get a lot of feedback when we say dinosaurs are most likely not in the cards, except on the big screen.
Yeah.
So in the movie, genetic engineering gets wild, literally. What's the real science behind gene editing that could one day bring back an extinct species or teens who don't have cell phones in their hands?
Well, I would say that we're pretty good since we already have dire wolves that have been brought back to life. We have 3 dire wolves, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi. Romulus and Remus are about 9 months old. They're around 100 pounds now, so bigger than the biggest gray wolves that are out there. And we use the tools of genome editing. We used ancient DNA to sequence genomes from dire wolves that lived 13,000 and 72,000 years ago, and computers to identify what DNA changes made dire wolves unique compared to other wolves, and then genome engineering to edit 20 edits into cells of gray wolves and creating animals that are larger and more muscular and stronger and have this iconic light-colored, really thick coat that dire wolves had when they were still alive, and they're alive today.
Yeah, I would say that we went from a 73,000-year-old skull and a 12,000-year-old tooth and made puppies. So the technologies are here. Once again, you do need source material, so there isn't, to our knowledge, dinosaur source material. But I think that from a genome engineering and a computational biology perspective and an ancient DNA perspective, we have the tools to bring back many extinct species.
So what ethical guardrails do you think we should have in place in the real world for de-extincting animals and synthetic biology?
Yeah, so it's a great question. We spend a lot of time, thinking about this, and there's an entire matrix of should we bring back the animal? Can we bring back the animal? What do indigenous people groups think of bringing it back? What is the cultural implications? Can we, are any of the technologies on the path to bring back the animal going to help a sister species or help the world? And so what does the ecology look like? Can they survive now? Can they help the environment? So we actually have this pretty robust matrix that we put all of the decisions that we make when we go to pursue a species, right? And it's pretty collaborative. We work with 15 of the top universities around the world and 40 postdocs in additional universities, and then we have 95 scientific and cultural and environmental advisors all around the world. And so we really try to build this kind of consortium of collaboration to really get that feedback. And then we also have a chief ethics officer that helps us kind of, be the steward of some of these decisions. So there's a lot that goes into it. We don't just wake up and say, oh, we got mammoth DNA, we should make a mammoth, right? So we try to be pretty thoughtful about it.
Right.
So the scientists in Jurassic World always seem to lose control. I mean, it's just kind of the theme of these. How does your team ensure safety and containment when working with ancient DNA, or is it more Jurassic whoa than Jurassic go?
And you have to remember that when we bring them back, it's not that we bring them back and then immediately just release them into the wild. We care very much about the health and the safety of these animals and the ecosystems. And so our dire wolves right now are living on an expansive, secure ecological preserve where we can watch how they interact with each other, how they age, what their health span and lifespan is like. And we get to learn about any impact that they're going to have to the ecosystem well before they're rewilded.
Hey, for more on Jurassic World Rebirth, head over to our website, dailyflashshow.com.
Hey, Mitchie.
Hey, Jackson!
Yeah, I want to talk about that big story coming out of Hollywood.
Oh, hold on, wait. I want to get Matt in on this call, all right? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Mitch and Dias?
Matty!
Mitchie.
Mateus.
Mitch, my man.
Matty of Berkshire.
What's going on?
Hey, AJ wants us to talk about a big story that's happening.
This kid, the Kiki, says hi. He has his own Instagram.
That's great, Matt, but I really want to talk about this big story coming out of Hollywood.
Oh, dog and cat! It's
You should check it out. This kid, the Kiki.
I want to know what's going on.
What?
Oh, okay, so real quick. Why does he still have a dial-up modem?
Hey, I gotta get back to wrestling stuff.
It's on the music.
You know what? Maybe we should just try this later.
Okay, all right. Peace and love.
Daily Flash.
Where are you?
It's just better when you're part of the conversation. Join us online.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Our next guest knows a thing or two about how to ramp up your summer plans. Serena's popular podcast, Living by Disney, is like a personal summer concierge. Hi, Serena. Welcome back to Daily Flash.
Hi, Andrea. Thanks for having me again.
So before we do a deep Disney dive here, let's start with Epic Universe. It is the new kid on the block as far as attractions and theme parks go. Is it worth a visit?
Oh, yes, it is. And what a game changer it is. First of all, it's just so exciting to have a new theme park in Orlando. I mean, it's been more than 2 decades since we've had one, and it is a fantastic achievement. I can't wait for people to visit it. It actually opens this week. So definitely exciting, and just all new rides, attractions, themes. There's a new Wizarding World. There's a Super Nintendo World. Lots of exciting things here to visit. As far as when to go, so if you're a big theme park fan and you love the hype of visiting something when it's new, I definitely think it's worth visiting this summer. I just think there's an excitement there to things that are brand new and fun. Of course, there's going to have some kinks to work out as anything new. So, there's some, maybe not, rides aren't always working perfectly and things like that. So if that's of concern to you, you can always wait till maybe next year or later this year to visit. But Epic Universe is just, it actually far exceeded my expectations. And I am so excited for everybody to get to see it.
Okay, and going during the summer is okay despite the heat, despite our thunderstorms. We just kind of dig our heels in and go.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I always compare things like that to Black Friday shopping. Like, it's going to be chaos and crazy, but you just want to do it for the fun.
Yes,
it's that type of thing.
Very true. Okay, let's talk about Disney. What's new at the Disney parks this summer, and what's the cool kids summer program?
Okay, so Disney's setting up to have a really exciting summer as well. There's a lot of new things happening. I'll start with the best, which to me is the thing I'm most excited about, and that is a brand new nighttime parade. Now, we haven't had a night parade at Magic Kingdom since 2016. So it's been quite a while, and it's called Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away. We're still waiting on an opening date for that. It's going to be later this summer, but they're saying it's going to be based on Main Street Electrical Parade. So we love to see that. That's just like classic, very nostalgic piece of Disney World experience for all of us. And then they're going to have 2 new shows, brand new stage shows. The first one is a new villain show. And we're really starting to see Disney kind of lean into the villains hype, which, you know, I think as Disney adults, we love that, but also kids love villains as well. And it's called it's called Villains Unfairly Ever After. And the stage show is going to be at Hollywood Studios. And that's actually going to launch very soon on May the 27th. And it's going to feature Cruella, Hook, Maleficent. And then there's another stage show happening at Hollywood Studios. And this is like a relaunching of the Little Mermaid live show that was there and closed down. I think it was like COVID that it closed. And that's coming back, but it's been completely reimagined. And that seems really cool. It's going to be Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. Again, live stage show, live performers. We'd love to see that. Also May 27th. And then another kind of fun thing that's new is a new lounge at Epcot at Spaceship Earth. It's called Geo 82. And this is the first adults only lounge that Disney has done, which I think is kind of fun. And it's going to be this elevated upscale experience. Very excited to see that. That one's going to be opening on June 4th. So again, very soon that'll be open for the summer. And then let's talk about Cool Kids Summer. So Disney has decided to sort of make this summer about focusing on families visiting with kids, which I think is perfect. I mean, this is Disney, you know, summer vacation. Obviously, a lot of families are going to be coming this summer. And their Cool Kids Summer is these summer activations that are happening throughout all of the parks and even the resorts, where there are character dance parties, there's more activities, there's games, there's things kind of happening everywhere. And they're already starting it, which is something that I think is really cool, is more characters are out than ever before in the parks. And they're kind of just like roaming the parks. It's not like a meet and greet, which, I mean, we love a meet and greet. We love to be able to get those photos, but I think kids in particular love to be able to just kind of interact with the characters as they, you know, see them. It's more natural. It's more fun. The characters are able to like grab them by the hand or maybe even ride rides with them. And that's happening already, which we love. One of the Cool Kids Summer things that I think is fun is in Epcot, they're taking Communicore Hall there in the center of Epcot and turning it into Goofy Core Hall, where Goofy is taking over and having games and DJ parties and stuff like that for the kids. So I love to see this sort of focus that they're doing for kids, because obviously Disney is for families. And, you know, when you're coming with kids, you're always looking for ways for those kids to kind of blow off a little steam and get their energy out.
Very true. Yes. Real quickly, just touch on a couple of the new cruise ships that they've got, the new cruise adventure lines.
Yeah, Disney Cruise Line, man, they have so much exciting. So this year they're actually launching 2 new ships, which is pretty crazy. The Adventure is one that is brand new, unlike anything they've ever done before, and it'll be their first ship that'll be in Asia. So it's actually going to be located in Singapore. And I know the Asian Disney fans in that market, they've never had anything like this. Like, this is going to be opening up an entirely new cruise experience, cruise audience for them, which is really cool.
Serena, we got to stop you right there. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We could talk to you for another hour. Living by Disney is the Instagram page. Visit her there. We're back right after this.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
I am Mitch English. We're welcoming you to Daily Flash, and so glad to have you here. We're gonna take care of all your trending news and entertainment right here on the big show. It's been a hot summer for sure. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh boy, you're telling me.
A couple times this past summer, I went out in the backyard and did some yard work and such, and you know, I was sweating really, really bad and everything, and so I just would lay down. But then the rest of the day, I was just spent, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it
dehydrated.
Dehydrated has a lot to do with it. And just the fact that with your heat. And so this is happening more and more. And this is interesting. There's a new wearable patch that people that work outside can actually start wearing. It was developed by Emory and Georgia Tech researchers, and basically it just tracks the skin's temperature and your heart rate as well. So you just put the patch on, and it'll let you know. AI will start using, it would know how much you weigh and that sort of thing, and it'll let you know when you're closing in on a heat stroke, which happens more and more often than you actually think.
Yeah, I believe it.
The best part about it is that it's relatively inexpensive to do it. Farm workers, people that work out on the farm, a lot of migrant workers and that sort of thing, they're 35 times more susceptible to heat stroke.
Really?
So they went out and did this research with it, and they found that it just kind of gives you a warning. It's like, hey, you need to stop what you're doing right now, get some shade, get some water, and that sort of thing. The best part about it is that it's going to be very efficient and not really going to cost all that much once they actually finish it out and get it ready for the market. Already have tried it out under a test group, and it seems to be working pretty good. So it's nice to see AI coming in to help and do something like this, positive for that.
Yeah.
And I can imagine for elderly and for anybody, obviously I said that those that work out in the farms can do it, but anybody that gets out in the sun.
But I think once you're out there, and for us, we live here in Florida, July and August are brutal outside. I mean, you go through three changes of clothing within like a couple of hours if you're outside. I think it helps because you get used to those conditions. You're outside, you think you've got the fan going, you think you're drinking enough water, but you're probably right. You're probably doing more damage to your body than you realize. And then you get home and you've got a terrible headache, you're exhausted. Those are all signs of heat exhaustion.
And you're exhausted for the rest of the day,
yes.
too. People don't realize the lasting effects of heat exhaustion when you do it. So now that we have the technology, and it seems like AI is helping out with that, and good job up there, Emory and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times you don't want to give up. You don't want to quit. You don't want to take a break. You just want to push through.
And you think, oh, I'm just hot. I'm hot.
So I'm prone to heat stroke because I've had it once, and I know the signs of it. Like, it feels like the world's going to drop on you. But my doctor prescribed me. I have a liquid IV every single morning. It's over there right now.
It's little powder
every morning. They said to have one. Yeah.
Okay, and that helps?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And if you want to go natural, the best thing to eat is watermelon. It's 92% water, and you're also eating your lunch as well. 92% water and that's why watermelon pops up during the summer times too. If you think about that, nature has a way of saying, "Hey, here's something that really can help you out."
I've been coaching kids for football, and every time we're on the practice field, we drink a ton of water.
Yeah.
Then afterwards, I encourage the kids to drink pickle juice.
Pickle juice does it,
Really? What is it in pickle juice?
Because it has the salt, so it helps replace that in their body because they're losing that.
I've heard that too.
All that stuff. So we drink pickle juice. I've been doing that since I played football at Central Michigan.
So if you have a jar of pickles, don't throw it away. Keep it and give it to James.
There you go. And I'll give it to the kids.
Or somebody else, anybody.
Wait to see the shipments of pickle jars coming in the studio. There is often a debate about how long babies and toddlers should use pacifiers, but a new age group has entered the conversation. Adults are now using pacifiers for various reasons. Well, some experts believe it can provide mental and physical comfort. They suggest adults should try it if they are struggling with sleep or stress. Some are even using it to quit smoking. However, not everyone thinks it's a great idea. Dentists and psychologists are warning against them. They warn that using pacifiers over a long period of time could cause pain when chewing or limit a person's ability to open their mouth. Big Daddy James obviously sporting the fashionable pacifier.
It was popular in the 90s.
It's also painful if you try to sit through the pacifier.
Can we show James real quick? Because it was really weird.
In the 90s, baby. You got to give it some style. Okay?
He looks like he's smoking a cigarette like it's in replace of.
Cigar, baby.
It looks like Sammy Davis Jr. who went to a... he's doing the dance and everything.
Sammy Davis Jr. didn't leave the buffet.
Some of the cigar. Like AI goes, give me a big Sammy Davis Jr.
Candyland.
All right, stick around. More Flash coming up around the corner. We love having you here. We hope you love having us in your living room. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. There was nothing but dino tracks all over the box office, and the roar of the dinosaur has everyone running to theaters.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
The worst of the worst were left here.
Come on!
Duncan!
We put ourselves in a place we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
Well, the action in Jurassic World Rebirth made us want to actually prepare for you so you can run. Yeah, run, thanks to the new dinosaur that's in the movie. Here to help us make a healthy primal reboot smoothie is wellness expert Dr. Liza. Hey there, Doc.
Hey, Mitch.
All right, this is exciting because if you're thinking about the movie, what would be the best type of smoothie that give us a little taste of the Jurassic era?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. We're going to blend up a smoothie that's part paleo and part sci-fi, but totally Jurassic.
Okay.
It's called the Primal Reboot Smoothie.
All right, and before we get started, let's tell everybody at home what they are going to need. Here's a list of the ingredients. First off, some dragon fruit. We got avocados on there, some cucumbers, some protein as well, coconut water, and then the green stuff, which is
Chlorella.
Chlorella.
And yeah, that is actually pond scum.
Literally, it's pond scum?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to come back to that. Okay, first. Now that we have the ingredients put together, let's make a great tasting Jurassic smoothie. Primal.
Okay. All right. We start with fresh dragon fruit. Look at this thing. It's basically a dinosaur egg.
Look at that.
It's covered with spikes. It's packed with antioxidants. It's really delicious.
It does look like an egg. You're actually right. All right, so this is a dragon fruit. All right,
That's
very
dragon
good.
fruit.
All right, and so we put about how much in there of that?
About half of one. I've already got it in
Okay.
here. So and then we take avocado, and that's going to add our creamy prehistoric fats. Put that right in there. And then we have a cucumber to cool it down.
And this is just a half of a cucumber?
Just half.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right.
And a scoop of paleo protein. So there's no dairy, no fluff, just fuel.
This is going to get us to be fast runners from the dinosaur. I love
Absolutely.
that. All right,
You
and
can
then
get
you were
away.
talking about this pond scum, which cracks me up.
Yes.
Chlorella.
Chlorella. And it is a green algae that is loaded with all kinds of good nutrients, antioxidants, and there is even research into it being able to extend your telomeres at the end of your DNA.
And telomeres do what for us? Well, you say they're at the end of our DNA, but what does that do? Just help us?
So short telomeres mean that you're aging, and if you can extend them, you could potentially extend your lifespan.
Very cool. So we can long enough to be Jurassic, if you think about it. So it slows down our aging.
It does.
I love that. All right, and then of course we have some ice in there as well, right?
Ice to make it cold, of course, because it's summer.
It's a smoothie.
Yeah.
All right, so we throw that on there. How if you want to put it on the blender here for us, and about how long? I mean, is this just when it gets the appropriate thickness, I guess?
Yes.
That you need. All right,
Yep.
we'll
Just
throw that
until
in
it's
there.
all mixed.
All right, we'll just mix it just a little bit here as you're doing this, and of course there is that protein. So this is going to be healthy.
Oh, and some coconut water to keep it.
How much
moist.
coconut water we put in there?
About half a can.
All right. Did we already put that in there? Or we
No.
Just put that in there. Now we can blend it up just a tad bit. And in the magic of television, we can have one that we already prepared. So we blend it up just a tad bit. Go ahead and crank it up. Make it real Jurassic looking. Okay, very good. And then once you do it, you can this makes about what, 2 glasses, 1 glass?
Oh, yeah. 2 servings.
All right, let's try it out here. And I noticed on this one you added some of the little
Pond scum on top.
Pond scum, which
Just for good measure.
all right. This is basically that life-saving DNA, and the dinosaurs are getting into. This is this type of the smoothie that actually is going to make us healthier and live a little bit longer, right?
Tastes great, live longer.
Yeah, I like that idea. And it's good too. Very cool. There you go. Get a little bit of that DNA, Jurassic Park, in the theaters right now. Bon appetit, Dr. Liza. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Are you a cat lover and you're looking for love? Or maybe you've already partnered up? Well, guess what? Our next guest has some great advice. It's Nick Lachey. He's teaming up with Dr. Michelle Moyle to talk about the struggles of dating and dander. Nick, first, what can viewers expect in this new video series?
Yeah, well, the Live Clear, Love Clear series is exactly that, a series of videos that highlights 3 real-life couples who have tried to navigate the struggle between, cat allergens and the dating world. And while it can be a struggle, it's certainly not a struggle that you can't overcome. And so if you're interested in seeing some more of those videos and learning more about Purina One Live Clear, you can head to the Purina One Cat YouTube page, and the videos are all there. It's pretty fascinating.
This question's for you, Dr. Moyle. How can actually cat lovers manage dating when allergens get in the way?
As a veterinarian who's been doing this, a long time, I know it can be really, really tough. And that is where Purina One Live Clear can really make a huge impact on the way cat owners and their partners connect with their cats. So it's a tasty diet that you can feed to your cat daily that can neutralize this major cat allergen right at the source, which is the cat's mouth. And it can decrease allergens by 47% starting on day 21. So that would make a big impact, and it's a simple and effective solution for our cat owners.
Dr. Moyle, where can we go if we want more information?
Yeah, that's a great question. To watch the Live Clear, Love Clear series, and for more information on Purina One Live Clear, head to youtube.com/Purina1Cat.
Fantastic. More details are on our website, dailyflashshow.com.
Back to school shopping season is here. Families are keeping budgets in mind while making comfort and quality a priority. Here's what's trending.
Back to school shopping looks a little different this year. Families are spending less and choosing clothes that last. Cotton Incorporated's Dr. Catherine Bruce has more.
Parents are planning to spend $417 per student this year, and that's down from $472 last year. They're looking for quality and comfort, while kids are looking more for trendy styles.
With prices up and economic uncertainty still lingering, many shoppers are looking for ways to stretch every dollar. That includes shopping for longer-lasting clothes and considering sustainability. The goal is to find pieces that are both fashionable and built to last, satisfying both generations.
According to Cotton Incorporated research, longevity matters. On average, consumers keep a pair of jeans for 8 years, so a $50 pair worn 3 times a week is just 4 cents per wear. It's proof that buying better can save money in the long run.
For more on back-to-school shopping trends, visit lifestylemonitor.cottoninc.com.
Back to school time. It's here. Lifestyle editor Joanne Butler joins us with all the stuff you need to know. Joanne, let's get started with AliExpress.
You know, they're an incredible online destination for scoring big style, smart savings. Right now, they're having a huge sale through August 27th with deep discounts on the coolest stuff to make your dorm or your apartment feel like your own space. I love this Japanese lantern. It's under $9. This cute rain cloud humidifier just brings calming vibes. A ton of smart solutions for small spaces, too. Look at this tiny foldable washing machine. It's under $28. A multi-tier shoe racks, 5-layer hangers, faux books with hidden storage under $6. Great tech gear too, portable monitors, mini karaoke machines under $70. Plus you can stack coupons for even bigger savings. They have fast delivery in as little as 5 days, delivery guarantees, free shipping on certain things, and free returns within 90 days. You just download the AliExpress app via App Store or Google Play, aliexpress.com for more on that. Now, this beauty I'm sitting in right here is from Lovesac. Lovesac makes high quality furniture designed for life, built to last a lifetime. This is the City Sac and the matching Squatman here. The City Sac is 3x3, perfect for a dorm room, just small enough to fit, but big enough for like cloud-like comfort. It's actually the world's most comfortable seat to just study from. It's amazing. And these are foot sack blankets. They're perfect for keeping you cozy during those late night study sessions. They have this comfy pocket for your feet, more than 20 different super soft fabrics. Some are even heated. Lovesac.com for more on this stuff. Now, a new school season calls for leveling up your beauty routine because as the seasons change, you'll want extra hydration for your skin. And this is Milk Makeup's Hydro Grip 12-hour hydrating skin tip. First of its kind, weightless gel-based tint. You put it on before your makeup or even alone to get this beautiful, natural, dewy finish. It's made with triple-powered hyaluronic acid and niacinamide and squalane to really visibly smooth your skin and keep your makeup gripped on for up to 12 hours. It looks like you just put it on even at the end of the day. This is definitely a beauty buy that makes the honor roll. $38 at Ulta.com, and it comes in 15 buildable shades.
Joanne, love having you here. Always a pleasure to chat with you. We'll make sure we post this information on our website at dailyflashshow.com/FMI.
With the back-to-school season underway, many parents might overlook the annual dental checkup. Joining us now is the National Dental Director at United Healthcare, Dr. Paul McConnell.
Unfortunately, dental decay is one of the most common chronic conditions in childhood, but it's also one of the most preventable with good oral care. Emergency dental care accounts for nearly 34 million missed hours of school every single year. Poor oral care has also been linked to worse academic performance. The good news is that proper care and good oral health can help avoid these statistics and make sure that your children start the year off on the right foot. The biggest thing when it comes to oral health and cavities for children is to make sure that you avoid or limit sugary foods and drinks in between meals. Make sure that your child is drinking plenty of water and that they stay hydrated during the day. Back to school is a great time to start small changes or reinforce good habits. Children should brush their teeth twice a day for 2 minutes and floss at least once per day, preferably at night before they go to bed. And remember, good oral habits that start young last a lifetime. For more information, you can visit us at uhc.com.
Hey, Mitchie.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah, I want to talk about that big story coming out of Hollywood.
Hold on, wait. I want to get Matt in on this call, all right? Hold on.
Hey, what's up, Mitch and Dias?
Matty!
Mitchie.
Mateus.
Mitch, my man.
Matty of Berkshire.
What's going on?
Hey, AJ wants us to talk about a big story that's happening.
This kid, the Kiki, says hi. He has his own Instagram.
That's great, Matt, but I really want to talk about this big story coming out of Hollywood.
Oh, dog and cat, it's
You should check it out. This kid, the Kiki.
I want to know what's going on.
What?
Oh, okay, so real quick. Why does he still have a dial-up modem?
Hey, I gotta get back to wrestling stuff.
It's on the music.
You know what? Maybe we should just try this later.
Okay, all right. Peace and love.
Daily Flash.
Where are you?
It's just better when you're part of the conversation. Join us online.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Memorial Day, yep, it's the start of barbecues, beach days, and backyard hangs. But if you're a little short on time, don't worry about it. Target and Shipt have your summer covered with same-day delivery. Here's more.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. So Target is making same-day delivery powered by Shipt so much more affordable. Target Circle 360 members can now exclusively take advantage of no markups for same-day delivery across the Shipt marketplace. So this includes all types of stores, such as CVS, Lowe's Home Improvement, and even your favorite local grocers. For just $99 a year, Target Circle 360 members get access to a number of exclusive deals and benefits, as well as same-day delivery powered by Shipt. And it's not just from Target, but from over 100 different local and national stores in Shipt's retail network, now with no markups. So you are getting big savings on time and money, and this is really so helpful, especially during busy holiday weekends and the weeks leading up to summer. Now, we are noticing that people are really stocking up on fruit, especially bananas and citrus, and they are loving their beverages. Drinks like LaCroix, sparkling ice, and Good & Gather sparkling water, they're just flying off the shelves. And the big holiday weekend is almost here, so meat, chips, and desserts are all top sellers. And believe it or not, mayo has actually been more popular than ketchup this year. Of course, we're also seeing a lot of interest in pool toys, water balloons, and floats, all leading into the fun Memorial Day holiday. Plus, Target just announced that it's launching more than 10,000 new items for summer. This includes thousands of exclusives, including swimwear, outdoor entertainment, snacks, beauty products, home products, and more. Now, I must say, the shoppers at Shipt are amazing. They really go the extra mile when they're picking your bananas and avocados. They make sure they're the perfect ripeness, and they know how to communicate with customers about substitutions and special requests. Shipt can help Target Circle 360 members save about 7 hours a month. That is a total game changer. And right now, new Target Circle 360 members can get $20 off of their first Shipt marketplace order of $75 or more at any store except Target. So for more info, go to Target.com and click Target Circle 360.
Enjoy your beautiful Memorial Day, everybody.
Hugo, our EP, everybody.
Look at Hugo! Mwah.